Good morning, lovers. It is, I don't know, probably 6 a.m. now. I woke up at 5. I am on day 3 of my, I had my last dose on the 13th of February. Today is the 16th of February. I jumped from 60 milligrams to nothing using Kratom. I've been taking it for the last 2 days with my protein powder. I feel like that's the easiest way to take it for me, that, for the items that I have in my household right now to use. And also it's providing me vitamins and minerals that I'm not getting from eating, and also that are very important during detox. I have detoxed at detox facilities, in hospitals, in jail, cold turkey, many times, unfortunately. And that was back when I was using heroin and not on methadone. The only other time I was on methadone was in 2008. I got off it in September, and I had been on it for about a year or longer. So that was when I lived in Connecticut. Now I live in South Carolina. Just giving you a little backstory if you don't know me. So I was clean from heroin for 8 years. Got cysts on my ovaries. In 2016, I started noticing them. And it so happened at the same time, a lot of other things were going on in my life. I was going through a really horrible breakup. Not horrible because of the person, horrible because the breakup was happening. It was devastating, really. So, anyway, so it was just like kind of perfect timing in the addict world for me to be getting pain meds from a doctor. So I was abusing them. I started seeking out pills. I never did make it to heroin again because I took the precaution and the leap of faith and got on methadone again instead of worrying about becoming a junkie. So instead I became a zombie. And even at 60 milligrams, which is the highest dose I went to this time, I felt like a zombie and had to take 2 30-milligram Adderall a day to counteract how much methadone I was on, especially in the beginning, because they raise you up to 60 milligrams in literally no time at all. Here in South Carolina, I'm paying $13 a day to get the same amount of methadone as somebody taking, I'm paying $13 a day for 60 milligrams of methadone when the average person that goes there gets about 100 to 130, and they pay the same as me. I'm kind of a commie. I've been told I'm a commie. I don't know, and I'm kind of kidding here, but I don't know that I am. But that doesn't seem fair to me. I'm sorry if I buy, and I've used this analogy before, 65 cups of coffee and somebody else, or 60 cups of coffee and somebody else buys 130, I will be paying less. It's the same way with prescription medication. I don't know why I'm being charged so much regardless. Never really fought it because I knew it was a worthless fight, honestly. I actually got hired 2 weeks ago by the director's husband, who I had worked for before, the director of the methadone clinic, and was late to work 3 days in a row because of the methadone clinic, which I thought he would be more understanding to. Needless to say, I got fired on Saturday. Had absolutely no money with me and my mother's tight budget because I've been trying to follow my dreams instead of working, a 9 to 5 and trying to be here more for my mom and to spend more time with her. and also for anxiety reasons. So I'm kind of blabbing now, but point is, I was fed up with the clinic anyway, but it got to the point where we had about $100 left for the next couple weeks, and I was not spending that on methadone. Not when something bad could happen. So I did research. I found Kratom on YouTube because I love YouTube very much. It's like my favorite thing in the world. And excuse me, I haven't had a cigarette yet. I got to do this. So I got on YouTube. I got on Pinterest. I got on Facebook. Joined some groups. Got some negative stuff. You know, you're gonna get people that don't like it. They've been on it. They've gotten the mild addiction from it, or maybe they were taking a lot of it. I don't know. It is slightly addictive. It's like coffee. The Kratom supplement tea. It's basically a leaf from Southeast Asia. There's different strains and strengths. All will help with opiate withdrawal. Don't let yourself be fooled into thinking that you have to pay for a higher priced or whatever Kratom powder. I've done a ton of research in the last couple days. Believe me, when you're not working and you're at home and you don't have gas money and all that, you have a lot of time to research these things, especially when it means life or death. So, and that's what this disease means to me. Life or death. So if I was to get off methadone, let's say, and didn't have the money to go spend $13 on my methadone that day, who knows? You know, my neighbor could be a heroin addict. I don't know. Or a heroin dealer. I don't know. All I know is I'm never putting that needle in my arm again. And so I had to find a way, and I've been ready for months and months and months to get off this methadone. I hate it. I did it, like I said, as a precautionary thing. I absolutely hate it. So, I've gained weight. My skin is getting discolorations and acne, and, like I said, just taking all those other meds to counteract what the methadone was doing. I know, quit smoking, Erin. I know, one thing at a time, people. So, anyway, I am on day 3 without. So, my last dose was on the 13th, and it is the 16th. Mind you, it's early in the morning. But I will tell you, I feel a little nauseous. I don't feel that anxious. I will say that I am on a prescription for Klonopin. I have been on this prescription for benzos since 2014. Because I had a public speaking issue and had a job where it was necessary for me to do so. So my doctor's suggestion was to get on a benzo. And me being an addict, you know, of course I'm going to jump on that. So I am taking my Klonopin, and I'm not taking more than 6 milligrams a day, which is what I'm prescribed. Right now, I'm just making sure that I don't detox from that at the same time, because a lot of the times people will be detoxing off of heroin, but they're also detoxing off of a lot of fillers and things that people cut their heroin with, and they don't even know it. So basically, I feel good. I feel like the Kratom's helping. I don't know for sure because I haven't jumped from 60 milligrams of methadone, and, you know, I don't know what it feels like 3 days later. Methadone has a long half-life, and I have a slow metabolism. Normally, me skipping a day means nothing. I feel no ill effects except for the next day I actually start to feel feelings again. And then yesterday I really started to feel feelings again. Happy ones for the most part, sad ones sometimes, but not really sad. I haven't been depressed. So I've been kind of just spending this time to work on my business and also get the word out and kind of film what I'm doing. I know I'm not the best, what is it, filmographer or whatever you call it. I'm not, especially when I have to put my phone to the side and not up and down. I can't see myself, and that drives me crazy. I don't know how the YouTubers that don't see themselves video themselves. It's just crazy to me. So having it horizontally, it's just so weird for me. So I'm sorry if I'm like all over the place with my eyes. But really, I woke up this morning. I took one herbal remedy to help with nausea and anxiety and overall help my mood so far. And then I'm going to get up and I'm going to make my Kratom. So I basically put 1.5 teaspoons of the White Fang Mangda Kratom. And I'm currently using the Lone Wolf brand, I guess. I went to my local head shop. Nice guy, locally owned. I like to shop local. And I didn't have time to purchase online if I wanted to, but honestly, I do like to stay local. So I went to him and he was very helpful. It's Randy's, and I want to say Smokin' Hole or something. It's in Anderson on Clemson Boulevard in South Carolina. But definitely will plug Randy properly. I'd love for you to go on Facebook and Instagram and find me. You'll see all the details below. Please like and subscribe so you can follow this journey with me. Like I said, day 3, not bad. I'm not gagging. I'm not sneezing. And my mom has seen an improvement in the last 2 days. I'm getting out of bed. I'm doing things actively. So it got bad towards the end of this methadone because I had started losing jobs, which has been an issue for me for 3 years since I got on the lovely benzos. So that will be a challenge for another time, but not right now. Right now, the most important thing is the methadone, because it will kill you. It will kill you simply because if for some reason you can't afford the methadone clinic, or you miss the methadone clinic, which happens because some of them only stay open till like 9 or even earlier than that, they close. The ones here stay open till about 11:45, and some places about 10:45. So I haven't had that issue here, but if you don't get to the clinic, or it's Sunday and you can't get to the clinic and you want something, you're gonna go get it, and it may be heroin, and it may be that bad batch, and it may kill you. So I'm not going to be a statistic in that way. And so I'm just hoping that these videos help people. Like I said, this is just 6 in the morning on day 3. I will post another video later today. So please, again, like and subscribe. If you want to get notifications, hit the bell. And my name is Erin Wadsworth. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. Instagram and Twitter is at @eTiffanyLou. ETIFFANYLOU. Everything is down below. And yeah, I look forward to hearing your comments. Thanks so much. Love you.